It has been a while since I last shared my stories and cooking adventures. Life has been a whirlwind. I moved into a new apartment, leaving behind the old place I once shared with my ex. The fresh start feels amazing. My new home is full of my favorite little joys, Labubu and Pop Mart dolls scattered around, adding color and character. Every time I walk in, I feel happiness in the space I've created for myself. And in the middle of all this change, I found myself going back to something simple and comforting. Tomato egg stir fry. If you grew up in China, chances are this was one of the very first dishes you learned to make as a kid. It's classic, humble, and deeply nostalgic. I still remember standing on a little stool in my grandma's kitchen, watching her whip up this dish as if it were second nature. She'd scramble the eggs just right, toss them into a plate, and then let the tomatoes bubble into a sweet, tangy sauce that coated everything perfectly. Tomato egg stir fry is one of the most beloved dishes in Chinese households. Tomatoes, though not originally native to China, became popular during the late Qing dynasty after being introduced from the Americas. Over time, the pairing with eggs grew into a staple of home cooking, cheap, nourishing, and satisfying. Almost every Chinese kid has some memory tied to this dish. Of course, food evolves. These days, people have gotten creative with tomato egg stir fry, adding twists and flavors beyond the simple tomato and egg duo. I've seen countless versions, some with shrimp, some with tofu, some with noodles, and I've also carried my grandma's recipe with me, making my own little modifications along the way. After experimenting many times, I think I've found my favorite version. Here's how I make it. Start with half an onion, a bell pepper, a bunch of diced tomatoes. Canned works too if fresh isn't available. Green onions, garlic, and 4 beaten eggs. First, scramble the eggs and transfer them to a plate. I always add a little extra oil when frying the eggs. The flavor turns richer, and later they soak up the tomato sauce so much better. In the same pan, gently cook the garlic until fragrant, then add all the chopped veggies. Let the tomatoes cook down until they're soft and juicy. Add the scrambled eggs back in and season with salt, sugar, and soy sauce. Finish with a sprinkle of green onions for freshness. Sometimes, I toss in noodles to make it a hearty one-pan meal. Other times, I keep it classic and pair it with rice. Either way, it's comfort food that never fails me. Moving to a new chapter in life, this dish feels like a bridge between past and present. Grandma's kitchen memories combined with my own little creative twists in my new home. Simple, warm, and satisfying, just like the feeling I want in this new space.